Please take a seat on your mat. Give yourself a moment to settle in and check in with any stiffness, tightness in the body. And start to breathe in and out through your nose. Let's go back to understanding our full body breath, making sure we're breathing into all of our lungs. So you just think about breathing from low to high, breathing into the belly, the ribs, and the chest, and then exhaling the chest, the ribs, and belly. It's one continuous breath, but you're just focusing on the three areas, stretching the lungs, and then squeezing. So inhaling belly, ribs, chest, exhaling chest, ribs, belly. Inhaling from the bottom up, exhaling from the top down. Inhaling bottom up, exhaling top down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Now we'll reverse it. Again, we're just trying to explore the full range of our lungs. So now you're going to inhale, chest, ribs, belly, and then exhale, belly, ribs, chest. So it's the reverse. It was the same practice. Inhaling, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. Inhaling, chest, ribs, belly, one continuous breath. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. Inhaling from the top down. Exhaling from the bottom up. Inhaling top down. Exhaling bottom up. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Exhale up. Keep breathing. Let the practice go. But just go in with your awareness and really feel a complete inhale. Breathe long and slow. Just complete the inhale. And do the same thing on the exhale. Complete the exhale. Keep breathing. You're feeling the lungs fully stretch. And you push all the air out of the lungs on the exhale. Four more. Focus. All the air in. all the air out. Notice if your mental or state or your mood has changed. Inhale, stretch your arms to the sky. And exhale, drop them behind you. Open your chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, out in front. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, tip to your left. Inhale, arms to the sky. Tip to the right. Inhale, arms to the sky. Twist to your left. Arms to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms to the sky. Change the cross of your legs. Exhale, hands behind you. Open your chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, reach in front. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Twist to your left. Inhale, up. Twist to your right. Up. And let's rock forward to tabletop. You can place your hands on the blocks to get a little more height, or put your hands on your mat. Put a blanket under your knees if that helps your knees. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your back. Draw the navel in. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the back. Good. Inhale, open your chest and lean forward. Keep bringing the chest forward, strong arms, strong hands. Exhale, pull your hips back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Pause and stretch your right hand out and your left leg back. Let's breathe. 3 counts. And just stretch into your lungs with your breath. Squeeze your core on the exhale. And on the 3rd breath, replace. Sit back. And then inhale, come forward. Let's do left hand out. And the right leg is back in the air for balance, or toe is on the ground for a little more stability. Count your breath. 2. And 3, replace, sit back. And let's come all the way forward now, dropping our hips, dropping our torso. Inhale, cobra pose. Feel the spine extending in the front. Exhale, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Keep the elbows bent to start so we don't overwork the low back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. You can push with your knees a little bit. Inhale, rise up. See if you can get to straight arms this time. And hold for 3 breath counts. Tuck your toes and let's push on back. Downward facing dog posture. Really push through your arms to send a straight line of energy through your hips into the backs of your legs. Breathe. Really focus on breathing. And focus on lengthening out each breath. Deep breath, but it's a slow breath. Good. Come back down to kneeling. Bring your shoulders over your hands. Walk the knees back. We'll do 3 push-ups. You're going to squeeze your elbows against your body, lower down and push up. Lower down and push up. Lower down and push up. And this time we'll do 8-point pose. So you already have your knees down. As you lower down, you're going to let your chest and your chin touch. So your back is arched slightly. This is called 8-point pose. Good. Allow your pelvis to relax down. Grab that block if you have it and extend it out in front of you. Reaching that block out as far as you can, or just reaching your hands out as far as you can. Breathe and try to stretch the right side of your body a little longer. And then stretch the left side of your body a little longer. And now extend your spine a little longer. In front, the back, the whole spine just gets longer. Push down on the mat or with your hands, push down on the floor or push down on your block. And try to lift your legs up as high as you can with straight knees. With straight knees, lift your legs up and good, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, squeeze and lift your legs. Lower down. Squeeze and lift. And lower down. Good, now grab that block if you have it. And when you lift your legs, pull the block off the ground as well. Breathe here, 3 breaths. And lower down. Breathe. Savor your breath. And maybe find a quiet place behind it, even as the body goes through the practice. This is the trick, to ignore the thoughts that don't like the poses and to listen to something deeper and quieter. Squeeze and lift your legs, squeeze and lift the block, and breathe here, extending outward. Steady your spine. And lower down. Rest, but keep listening to your breath in a quiet place behind it, beyond your thoughts. Squeeze your legs, lift your legs, squeeze and lift that block, or just lift your arms straight. Breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Long, slow, soft breathing. Good. Rest down. Place your hands under your shoulders again. If it's available, you're going to push straight up, and then everyone downward facing dog. We're going to do our down dog leg lift. So inhale, left leg to the sky. And then exhale, touch the left toe to the floor. Inhale, left leg sky. Exhale, floor. Inhale, sky. Exhale, floor. Let's change our legs. Inhale, right leg sky. Exhale, floor. Inhale, sky. Exhale, floor. Inhale, sky. Exhale, floor. Inhale, sky. And then bring that leg back down. Walk your feet forward. Let's do a stance as wide as our sticky mat. You can have those blocks at the front of it. Push down on the block and stretch your crown forward. Bend your knees, shift your weight back a little bit. And inhale, rise to the sky. Place your hands behind your head. And shrug your shoulders. And then exhale, let the shoulders drop down your back. We're gonna do that same movement, but with leg strength. So inhale, shrug your shoulders with the hands behind the head and lift your heels off the ground. And then exhale, heels down, shoulders go down your back. Inhale, shrug your shoulders. You usually have to pull your elbows wider to do that. Exhale, heels down, shoulders down. Inhale, shrug and lift heels. Exhale, sink them down. Inhale, shrug and lift heels. Exhale, sink them down. Inhale, shrug. Good, come back down. Let's bring our hands down. Mountain posture. Take a moment, concentrate on your posture. Concentrate on creating a spine, a torso that can receive a full body breath. Good. Inhale, rise up with the arms as you bend your knees into chair. Exhale, hands on the blocks or the mat. Inhale, step the left foot back, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step to forward fold. Inhale, right leg back, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, forward fold. Good, yep, Bill, you can just go right to mountain pose instead of forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, warrior one. Exhale, forward fold or mountain pose. Inhale, right leg back, warrior one. Exhale, forward fold. Let's step again. Inhale, left leg back, warrior one. And then bring the hands behind your back and clasp them. If this feels like you need more stability or balance, you'll do hands on hips or hands on the front leg. And then bow over your straight leg. So both legs are straight and the hands are clasped behind you. Good. Bend the front knee and place your left hand down. Let's twist the lunge, lifting the right arm up. Good. Place both hands down and let's step to our forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale, hands down. Breathe here. Now let's go to our second side. Inhale, step the right foot back, warrior one. Exhale, straighten your front leg, hands behind you or on hips or on leg, And bow forward, 3 breaths. Bend your front knee, turn into twisted lunge, right hand down. Good, hands down, step forward. Inhale, come up, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. You can support your low back or hold the back of your legs. Another option is to place your hands at the top of your heart in prayer. And now inhale, push your chest up into your hands, opening the front of your spine. You can slowly gaze up the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, plank pose. Lower down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. You can do a standing Billy, get out the wall. Exhale, downward dog. Do it again, inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. One more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, stretch your left leg high in the air. And then exhale, plant the foot at the front of your mat. Rise up, warrior 2. Breathe. Stabilize your legs and focus on a soft breath. It's a long breath, but it needs just the right amount of inhale and exhale. It's like learning how to serve the right amount of food on your plate. The amount of food that you actually need to be eating. It's the same thing with a breath. How much breath do you need to be taking? Inhale, lift up your left arm, and then exhale, let's place our hands back down the blocks and step back. Let's keep our left leg in the air this time and hold. Breathe. How much air do you need? Bring those shoulders a little more forward, you're almost done. Shoulders a little more forward, you're almost done. Good, let's put that left foot down. Inhale, stretch that right leg way back and up. Exhale, pull it through and plant it down. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Now let's focus on a steady, stable warrior 2. And understanding the right amount of breath to sustain the pose. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, both hands down. And step the right leg back into a 3-legged plank. Breathe. Breathe the right amount of breath to sustain your pose. Sustaining a pose means your mind stays present. Let's bring our shoulders a little further forward. A little further forward. Good. Both feet down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. And let's exhale, press back, child's posture. Close your eyes, breathe here. Follow your exhale deeply. Try to intentionally extend your exhale moment. Whenever you think your exhale is done, just exhale another second or two, then inhale. Good, let's come back up to tabletop. In tabletop, shrug your right shoulder as much as you can, and then bring it back. Shrug your left shoulder as much as you can, and then bring it back. Right and back. Left and back. Both shoulders, shrug them and back. Two more of those, shrug, and then pull them down your back. Shrug, pull them down your back. Last one, shrug, pull them down. Good. Tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. And let's step our left foot to the front of our mat and come into side angle pose, rising the right arm up. Good, breathing here, stable legs. And you're gonna make a big windmill with your right arm. So you're karate chopping. And as you come down in front, you swoop down, kind of turn your chest down, reach that right hand forward and up into the actual side angle shape. And then continue back, come down, leading with your thumb when you come down, following the thumb up into actual side angle, and then turn, lead with your karate chop, the pinky edge, when you're above and going back. Let's keep going. Two more. Inhale, reaching. Rotating karate chopping. Reaching like you're going to shake hands. Rotate karate chop. Good. Coming back down, placing that right hand for balance, reaching that left hand out in front. Let's lift up that back leg, maybe half moon. Right hand on your hip. Breathe. If this is stable enough for you, you can swoop that arm again. Yeah, that's good. You can just get that right leg in the air, friends. Just a little bit. Left leg is straight underneath you. Good, let's go back to side angle. Both hands are down and step back. Downward facing dog or plank first. That feels better to me. Then your downward dog. Let's come down to kneeling. Inhale up. Nice long hold. We'll do our second side in a second. Open your chest. Exhale, come back down. Plank pose. And then step the right foot forward, side angle posture. This is our second side. First, we just do the regular side angle pose. You can breathe here. Make sure the legs are steady. Keep breathing. Looks good. All right, now turn and karate chop up and back. And then turn like you're shaking hands, reach forward and up. Big circular motion in your shoulder. Breathe. If you keep the arm in front slightly, this protects the shoulder. We want to be extending out through our fingertips, through our elbow joint. Keep breathing. Good. Both hands down. You're going to reach that right hand out in front and lift the back leg off the ground a little bit. Keep both hands down or put your left hand on your hip. Or do that circular motion again in your half moon. Good. Come back to side angle. And step back. Plank pose. Breathe. And in plank pose, you can do this in down dog. In plank pose, touch your right knee to your right elbow and step back. Touch your left knee to your left elbow and step back. 2 more times, right to right, left to left, right to right, left to left. Exhale, lower down, cobra pose, upward dog, whatever works for you. Exhale, push back. Let's go into child's pose and rest our bodies. Keep breathing softly. Softly means there's a long breath and you're using the least amount of air to stay calm. You're not depriving yourself of air. You're just noticing. Sometimes we breathe and there's just waste. We just exhale the air right back out. Two more rounds. No waste in the breath. Good. Coming back forward. Now we're facing dog. And walk the feet forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shift your weight into your left foot. And let's bring our right foot up into tree posture. You can keep the hands on the hip, or you're going to hand at the wall, or hands in front of your heart. Press down through your standing leg and concentrate on the right amount of breath. I think the word is enough breath. To stay present, to stay clear, to stay calm. Such a wonderful internal awareness to build. Take from tree pose and hook the ankle in front and on top of the knee and sit down. You can just bend your leg.
your standing leg. Inhale, rise up. Bring the right knee up as high as you can so the foot's right underneath it. Pull that knee up as high as you can, and then lower it down. Good work. Return to neutral. It's okay to use a wall. We are working on, we're prioritizing the pose more than the balancing aspect of the pose today. Shift to the right foot and bring up the left foot. Any version with the arms, concentrate on enough breath. Enough breath to remain present, alert, calm, and relaxed. Take the ankle and hook it in front and on top of the knee as you bend your standing leg. Stay with the practice. Keep breathing. If you lose balance, you just come right back to your pose, but you don't lose your breathing. Rise back up and pull your left knee up as high as you can, like you're trying to step on a really high step. You should feel your quad burn a little bit. Keep lifting it up. Keep lifting it up. You got it. Once you stay with it. And then place back down. And back to mountain pose. Shift. You can have the blocks out in front of you for ease, or even a coffee table ledge or something. We're going to first lift that knee up again, just like where we left off. Lift the right knee up as high as you can. Level 2, the more challenging variation is to keep your arms extending out. The easiest variation is going to reach and place your hands on the blocks or out in front on that coffee table ledge. You can also have the wall to your side. I'm going to do hand in front of my heart again. And then keep lifting the knee, and now tilt out your hips and extend the right leg back, warrior 3. Breathing here, controlling your warrior 3 through a calm, through enough breath. Let's place our hands down on the blocks and go ahead and lift that right leg up as tall as you can. Lift that right leg up as tall as you can. This is called standing splits because you're bowing rather than being in warrior 3. And then drop that right leg back, warrior 1. Let's go ahead and step out of our posture now. Very good. Find your center again. Find enough breath. It's changing. It's always alive and active as the poses are calmer, as the poses are more active, as the body posture changes shape. The amount of breath is always changing. Inhale, lift up your left knee as tall as you can. Focus here. Something you're going to be able to play with is sometimes you might not even need to breathe. You can just literally just pause your breath for a moment and just sample, just understand, I still have plenty of energy. I can take a breath when I need to. You're learning to master your breath. What is enough breath? All right, let's pull that leg back, hinge into warrior 3. Breathe here. What is enough breath?
Let's place the hands down on the blocks or the floor, standing splits by lifting the left leg up as tall as you can. And then drop that left leg back, come up, warrior one.
And step out of our posture. Mountain pose. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. And let's exhale, crescent to our left. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, crescent to your right. Inhale, right arm up. Over to the left. Nice long side body stretch. Inhale, left arm up. Long to the right. Inhale, both arms up. Step the feet wide. Exhale, squat down. And you can just hold this squat, or maybe you attempt a crow posture today. Lifting up tall on your tiptoes, squeeze your legs with your arms, and perhaps balance on your hands. Good. Coming back down. Sitting on your hips, we're going to place our feet out in front of you. Boat posture. Extend the arms out in front of you. You can keep those feet down, or you're going to lift the legs up and tone your core for boat pose. What's enough breath? Let's lower down. Good. Pull our knees into our body. And now place your feet flat on the floor. And lift up your hips for bridge pose. We'll do 3 of those. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up for bridge. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, lower down. We're gonna do one more bridge for 5 deep breaths. And if you want, you can do the full wheel by placing your hands by your head and lifting up onto the top of the head, or even extending your arms. Bridge pose is totally fine. We're gonna lift our hips up, count 5 breaths. Come back down. Bring your knees into your chest. Passively relax here. Squeeze the legs together and start to stretch them out in front. Curl your chin up so you're engaging your core again. Keep reaching up and come back into boat pose. Breathe here. Good, rest. And go ahead and swivel your body around to lying on your belly. Bend your knees and hold each foot with a hand. Breathe here. If you can't hold your feet, you can use a strap. Or just bend your knees and reach your arms back, and now we're going to lift up Dhanurasana pose. Breathe the minimum amount of breath. Good. Relax back down. Turn your head to the side. Keep resting. Noticing the breath and what is enough breath is an ever-changing thing. Place your hands under your shoulders and push back. From tabletop pose, bring your right knee forward and take your foot across the body. We're going to come down into pigeon posture. Close your eyes. Breathe. What is enough breath? Training your mind to observe the body. Training the two of them, the body and the mind, to optimize each other, to regulate their health through breath awareness. Let's come back forward and change out our legs. So the left knee is in front for pigeon. Same practice. Go ahead now, roll onto your hip and swing your legs around to the front of the room, front of your mat. Have the legs outstretched in front, heels down. Put your blocks out in front, but let's be passive about this one now. We're just draping our body without reaching, without striving. Neutralizing the hips, calming the nervous system. Notice how enough breath involves breathing into the low belly and breathing into your back. You don't need to breathe into your chest for this pose. Let's come back up. Take your legs much wider and then pull your right foot in. place your left hand on your left leg and turn and look out on a diagonal to your right. You turn your body open. And now, big rainbow arc. Take the right hand over the left leg. Breathe. Keep that right hip down. Good. Roll to your center and rise back up. Let's extend the right leg out and pull the left foot in. Lay the right hand on the right leg. Turn and look up to the left with the hand. Follow the left hand in a rainbow arc over the right leg. Drape forward and press yourself back up. Listen carefully. Lift the right knee and pull the left leg across. So the left knee is down and in front of you. Then take the right leg over the bottom knee, the left knee. So you've got one knee straight up in the air and one knee on the ground. Squeeze the knee that's in the air and turn to the right. That should be your right knees in the air. Inhale back out. Now let's change our sides. So you're going to take the right knee under and the left foot over it. So the left knee's in the sky. Squeeze to the left leg and turn to the left. Out of the pose. Place the bottoms of your feet together and drape forward. Slowly come down onto your backs. Pull your right knee into your chest. And then take the right knee across the body. Come back up. Take the left knee into your chest. And then take the left knee across the body. Bring the left knee back up. Bring both knees into the air Put your arms out in a T or in a cactus. Good. Whatever keeps them on the ground. Then bring your right knee a little more toward you and bring the left knee behind it, like eagle legs, as if you fell over. Good. Don't hook the feet yet. Billy, keep your legs in the air though. That's it. Now keep squeezing your legs past each other. So you're continuing to try to like eagleify your legs by crisscrossing. Good. Now, if you can, hook the foot behind it, full eagle legs. If you can't hook the foot, that's fine. Just kind of keep squeezing. You're still getting the benefit by just squeezing the legs, the knees past each other. And now when you come out of the pose, you're gonna flex your feet. That means draw your toes back and kick your heels towards the sky in a V shape. Yeah, a little bit wider, Lynn. Perfect. Kick your legs straight up into the sky, press out through your heel, and then softly release your legs, your feet to the mat. Rest a moment. And bring your knees up again. Pull the left knee a little closer to you and slide the right knee behind it. Arms out in a cactus. Use your core, Billy. That's it. Yeah, crossing the ankle is a great idea. Great alternative. Keep squeezing past each other, the knees or the ankles. Keep squeezing them past. Use the inner thigh muscles. Yeah. Then, if it's easy, you hook the foot. You don't struggle to hook the foot. Better to just use the big leg muscles to squeeze the crisscross. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Now, flex your feet. Kick them out in a V towards the sky. Slow, steady. And softly release the feet to the earth. Bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor if they're not already. Bring your arms straight up into the sky like they were tree trunks. Good. Take the right arm across the left arm. So the right arm is closer to your nose than your left. And crisscross, so your elbows are touching. Good. Elbows are touching. It's the same thing that we did with the leg. We're just doing it with the arms now. Cross your arms, John, if you can, in front of you, over your chest. Yeah, exactly. And now keep squeezing past each other. So you got a big X shape with your arms. Keep squeezing past each other. Try and get those elbows past each other. Now, if it's easy, you then bend your elbows and fold your hands up to meet each other. The forearms meet each other. If you can't do that, you just keep squeezing them past each other. Breathe here. What is enough breath? Get ready. You're going to spread your palms and stretch your arms out in a T shape. Back of your hands on the mat. Big, long, open arms. Big, wide hug. That's it. Stretch those arms out. All right. Relax a moment. And then reach the arms back up into the sky like tree trunks. Keep stretching them up to the sky so those shoulder blades get wider apart on your back. And then bring the left arm across the top of the right arm, second side. And keep slowly squeezing until the elbows bend and maybe the forearms smush together. Maybe the hands overlap. Still squeezing. And stretch your arms out across the mat. Big open arms, big hug. And relax. We're going to do a 10 breath inversion. Your inversion options, you can do anything you want really, but the ones that we'll offer here, you put a block under your hips and have your legs go straight into the sky. It's the most accessible. The next option is to throw those legs up behind you and to bring your hips all the way over your shoulders using your hands. So shoulder stand. Shoulder stand, you send those legs further back and you go all the way up and you bring your hands under to support your low back. Elbows in. So instead of your hips being on the block, you got your hips all the way up in the air and your hands are on your low back. Block work is fine too. Count 10 breaths. What is enough breath? Don't rush the pose because you think you just want to get the breaths counted. Only inhale if it's needed. Bend the knees down into the body. Remove the prop. And you can extend the legs out on the mat and let's sit on our hands, sit on our thumbs. So you kind of bring your arms, the back of your hand under your bum, your palms are on the mat so that you're kind of sitting on the back of your hand. Mm-hmm. And this is, you can just stay here, or this is how we prepare ourselves for fish posture. So fish posture, you're gonna bend your elbows while sitting on your hands. So your chest and shoulders hoist up into the air. And as your elbows come in, as you hoist your chest and head into the air, open your throat all the way. Release your throat completely. Maybe the back of the skull is on the mat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just lean back, that's it. So the elbows and forearms are still on the ground. Good. Breathe. Opening the front body. Get a little bit of downward pressure with your arms so that you can easily untuck your head and lay on your mat. expand, undo your hands. Stretch your legs out straight on the mat, but squeeze them together. So the big toes are and the inner heel is touching. And then squeeze your palms, squeeze your arms against the sides of your body. And squeeze, really squeeze. Like you were trying to hide, you don't even see you. You're trying to like fit between a wall or something. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a deep breath and open your chest. Raise your chest towards your chin. And now as you exhale, release all the effort and tension. So your palms fall open and your toes will probably fall out. Pay attention to your body. And if you want to make your arms or your legs wider apart, just do it. Very gentle, very casual. Take a final deep inhale, stretching your lungs to full inhalation. And now exhale and do a baby inhale. And then exhale more. And then do a baby inhale. And then exhale all the air out of your lungs. Release the breath practice and rest the body in Shavasana.
Stretch your body. And take a comfortable seat on your mat. Namaste. Thank you for practicing.